Right now, P2B is challenging Kenneth Okonkwo, is challenging the whole Nigerians, and is challenging the whole Nigerian politician. He said that if you know anything that he has done in the past that involves a criminal act, you should come and expose him. P2B is the only leader in Nigeria that can boldly say that DSS, EFC should go and probe him. That you're not going to find anything. That in case you do, you should not waste time and bring it to the court. He told Okonkwo Kenneth, go and bring everything you said you have about me and bring it to court, because he charged him to court over some things he said about P2B, all these lies and everything that he had been doing, which you all know that this man called Kenneth Okonkwo have proven to be a man that can be trusted. This man supported P2B. He praised OBI so well, but all of a sudden, he came out and started cooking up lies against P2B. So OBI have dared him that if he has anything against him or anything that he has done wrong, he should bring it to court, let them go to court. And he have dared every other Nigerian that if he have anything against P2B or anything you know he did wrong, that he should come and bring it to court. So now let's see how it goes, because right now he have charged Kenneth Okonkwo to court, which is not a new thing, but he came out and said that if he has other things to say, he should bring it to court. Instead of coming online and cooking up lies, he should be in court and say everything that he thinks P2B did wrong when he was governor of Anambra State and all of them. You could imagine P2B was the only leader, only governor that no borrow. But yet, he left a lot of money for the government before he left office. This is just the man that we need to make sure he wins in the next election. But let me get your views in the comments as well watch the video, guys. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you are new to my channel.
I'd like to ask you, infighting in your political party, some people feel disgruntled. One of your lieutenant, Aisha Yusuf, feel disgruntled. Serake Diskin has come out to say that nobody's doing anybody a favor. What's happening in your political party? In fact, there were allegations that came out recently that Kenneth Okonkwo made you take him to court for 5 billion as regards monies exchanging hands in your political party. People are saying the NDC is not different from the APC you are castigating, and you are saying you are the ones that will change the order of things for democracy.
Let me assure you that whatever you think is infighting our party is nothing compared of what you see in other parties, and there's no issue. It's an issue when you have an organization. There's at times some disagreements or minor issues which we've been talked over, it's been resolved and everything, and that's it. The issue of taking Kenneth Okonkwo to court wouldn't have been there if only Kenneth stopped at even allegation. But he said he has a lot that he will talk in the future.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that when I said, I'm taking you to court, he said, now that he's been taken to court, that he will now be able to disclose or bring in the open all those things he wanted to keep behind. I think Rufai, as a leader, this is time to scrutinize, avail ourselves for scrutiny by the public, so people can hear all the bad things about us, because it is important that our future leaders must be who they say they are, in terms of character, in terms of integrity, in terms of competence, in terms of qualification, in terms of everything. So once he said that, I said, wait a minute, we must go further. So they can help. Because some of the things we're seeing today that the young ones are doing are examples they've learned from our leaders. So this is time to ensure that those who are coming to lead us now must be people of character. Everything. No, don't.
Because he threatened that it's not a good thing.
Not just Kenneth.
So you want Kenneth to go and expose you. That's why you're
everything. No, don't.
Because he threatened that it's not a good thing.
Not just Kenneth. Yeah. Everybody should not say those things they know that is bad about me or I did that is wrong, because it's good for the system. It's good for the society. So if you know that when we were in primary school, this man was cheating or didn't go to the primary school, didn't go to secondary school, didn't do, if you know this man had done something criminal somewhere, this is time to bring it up. We must not allow the next set of our leaders to have a record that is doubtful. Well, everything I promised in Anambra State I delivered. I said I'll change education, and I'll make sure.
Some people still say you didn't build schools.
No, you know I don't like arguing with. You always like arguing with people who are just living off Confucius. I don't go there. The only place I have a house that is my own. The only place I have a house that is my own, built by me in Nigeria, is in Onitsha, and I live there. Come and go there with me and see how the people will feel. You think they see somebody coming from outside, but I live there with them. Okay.
Mr. Peter Obi, as we wrap up this conversation, you are like Marmites. Those that love you will love you so much, and those that don't like you will not like you.
Those who don't like me are those who don't like the future, a better future for the people of Nigeria.
Do you have a message for those that whatever you say, they will never see you and say, okay, let me give this man a chance? What's
I'm appealing to them for the sake of their own grandchildren. Some of them will think they have made enough money today, but for the sake of their own grandchildren, their children might not be as lucky as they are. Let's build a society. Rufai, all I want is a society where a child of nobody can be somebody without knowing anybody. Rufai, on Saturday I was speaking at a gathering. I told them I started business in this country. I was a trader because I was born in a trading family. And I went into university, saw opportunity. I told them how I came into University of Nigeria and Nsukka. Noticed there was no even good supermarket in the university. And I started one. Not only I started one, I bought my first car. Not official, as a student. I had a tax before then. But a car that I used at first, Volkswagen. I went to J. Allen in Enugu. I said I have the receipt. Paid 2,700 naira. Brand new Volkswagen.
What year was this?
1980. 81. Brand new. Drove it there, 2,800 naira to University of Nigeria, Nsukka. Everybody knows that motor, AN 700 SA. That's the number. In my second year, third year, I went to Mano Motors, bought brand new 505 SR, 7,200 naira. In the same country where I used to trade. I go to London over the weekend, buy things, come here and sell. Student fare was 100 naira. I give my bank 500 naira. They give me 300 naira. They give me $500. PTA was 1,000. So for this 100 naira, I get $1,000. In the same country, nobody today can do anything. When I finished university, Rufai, I used to park my car under the car park in Murtala Mohammed Airport. On Friday, Thursday, Friday, enter plane to New York. Buy items, enter the same Nigerian Airways, park on Sunday, drive my car to Onitsha. Fine, I cannot walk. I drive from Onitsha to Lagos here, enter Nigerian Airways to New York. 150 naira, 55 naira ticket. I come back. All of a sudden, it's finished. I want to give these young ones opportunity God gave me. We cannot. People of my age today are stealing what they don't need. How long would they live? When I was coming here, I was telling my colleague, I said, I had a partner in the UK. If you're 60, you live 3/4 of your life. Because the normal life of a woman being is about 80. When you're over 80, life becomes meaningless. So if you have lived 60 years, you live 3/4. The remaining 20 is for you to help to build a good society, reconcile with people you're quarreling with, so you can go in peace. Not time to start stealing money, building houses, stealing houses. No. It shouldn't be.
I would like to take you on some of the very key issues. These are some of the criticisms against you. They say your criticisms of President Tinubu is quite very shallow. And I'll tell you why. Number one, you hardly prefer solutions to what you will have done as regards pertinent national situation. For instance, while you were giving one of your speeches recently, you said you add 4,000 extra megawatts, you're targeting 10,000 megawatts. Can you give us a breakdown by breakdown of how you are even going to achieve that 10,000 megawatts of electricity?
Fine. What people do here is to, because P2B does not have sophistication of media and everything, to make what I say look like, oh, nobody has said it. Somebody said, if I don't give you power, don't vote for me. Did he tell you how he's going to give you power? So why must my own be in the marketplace?
But you are saying you are different. Can you tell us?
I'm different because where I promised it as governor, I delivered it. And I've said, and I repeat, that in 4 years, we will generate, transmit, and distribute at least 10,000 megawatts of electricity.
How are you going to do it?
No, I'm not going to tell you how. It is not for you to know how. It is for you to look at the man who is saying this. Go and check political promises all over the world. It's for you to look at who is saying this. Rufai is saying it. Can we trust Rufai? Somebody just said, if I don't give you, don't vote for me. He didn't even add 1 megawatt. Instead, he went down. And it's telling you again.
But power production increased.
No.
I mean, we produce more than what we're producing in 2023.
Listen, forget about Rufai. Nigeria today, since 2015, no new power plant had been commissioned. Not one. By this government. That's when I mean government investing in it. No new one. And in the next coming years, it will not happen because it takes at least 3 years to do one. So that promise was fake. If you compare it to countries like Indonesia, between 2015 and 2025, Indonesia added 70,000 megawatts of electricity. India, within the same period, added 171,000 megawatts. These are things you can go and verify. Egypt, within 2015 and 2021, added 28,000. Rufai, I was in Egypt, visited the power plants. I was in Indonesia, visiting, even met the president. So, Rufai, I know what I'm talking.
So,
I will.
So you're saying you would do it. How will you do it?
I know how I'm going to do it because it's not for me.
No,
I said,
no, but Nigerians need to know.
They don't need to know.
We can't do blind trust.
They don't need to know. They need to believe in me. That what they want to do is that maybe they've hired you for me to, everything I say, they come rushing and go, no. Rufai, I will do it. I will even do more. I know what it means. Because I know that
so you're not going to tell us
the industries in Kano today are not working. I know what to do to provide. That's why I visited this plant. Which other candidate are taking time to go to these countries and see what they're doing?
So, Mr. Obi, it's not about visiting the plant. It's about telling us how you will do it, how you will get.
They're not rocket science. They're not rocket science. What those countries do is not rocket science. It's not as if I'm going to bring what is not there. What they did is very simple. And my commitment is that I'll deliver it.
Let me quickly ask you this. Security. You cannot do all of this you're saying without security. Our kids are in the bush. If you were commander-in-chief, what will you do with our kids being in the bush and our teachers beheaded? General Rabi, in fact, about 3-4 generals were killed. If you were commander-in-chief, what would you do?
What you say again, you start telling me, how are you going to do it?
How?
I will not tell you.
Why?
But be rest assured.
Because Nigeria people need to know.
No. Nigerians are not asking that. It is people who don't know what to do. Commitment. I fought criminality in Anambra State. Go and ask people, head on. You must show commitment.
Is it commitment that solves problem of criminality?
Commitment solves the problem of everything.
Okay, you think President Tinubu is not committed to solving the problem?
Well, I don't say there's a complicity somewhere. Don't worry.
But this talk about, I'm happy you talked about complicity.
Yeah.
This talk about complicity, even Goodluck Jonathan said the same many years ago, that there's a complicity somewhere.
So when you come in, you deal with it.
How will you deal with it?
I said I've done it in the past. Just go and ask people. When I came into Anambra, even the famous kidnapper Evans said I sent them out of Anambra State. He said in his interview, go and check his interview. He said Peter will be sent us out of Anambra State. Everybody left. It's one government. It's either I'm in charge or they're in charge. One person must be in charge.
One person must be in charge.
That's what I told him in Anambra State.
Are you saying that the current government is not in charge?
I said one person must be in charge. We declare war. If you're ready to lead, you must be ready to die. If you're not ready to die, go home.
Are you ready to die for Nigeria?
Yes. Tomorrow, if I'm outside this country and there's war, I'll come back. I'm a Nigerian. I've never had any reason to have any country's passport. I lived abroad for years. People collected different passports. I've never taken it. God created me a Nigerian. And I'm ready to die here. It's one country. We cannot have a state, non-state actors take over the state. It's not possible. We used to have military that kept peace all over the world. Our military were able to help to keep peace from Europe to Sudan to Liberia to Kuwait to everything. What will change? What change will find?
A lot changed.
Nothing.